The Black community is more loving, more forgiving, more accepting than we have any right to expect them to be.
But Black people saved me. Their culture, their music, their resilience.
I'm talking about with my sister-in-law how white people do not move over for you.
If you're not Black and Black people invite you to the cookout, that means they think you're all right. And I've been invited to a cookout, and I'm pretty fired up about it.
Family, welcome to this channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, kindly do so. Support this girl by hitting the subscription button, notification button, so that whenever I post, you get to watch my videos. So today we are talking about the Black people and their generosity, kindness, and their doors opening to these white folks. So today we get to watch the videos and testimonials of these white folks and Asians talking about how people were kind to them. And is it safe to say that Black people are the most kindest species ever? They will not. They're less of judgment, but we're not saying that they are perfect people. We're just trying to say that they are good people. Let us know your honest opinion down there below. Comment down there below. Let me know what you think about this video. Watch till the end, then I'll come back with my honest 2 cents.
Black people saved me. And it's not some tagline. I was born on the streets of South Korea. I begged for money every day, door to door. I got taken from my biological family, put in a home, adopted or sold to an American family that had really great intentions, but they were ill prepared and the system was just messed up. And life didn't really become easier, it became tougher. But Black people saved me. Their culture, their music, their resilience. And one day, I hope everyone sees the beauty.
So this is probably going to be very controversial. I feel more safe in a space shared with Black men than I feel very unsafe in a space shared by white men. Now, before y'all get your panties in a wad and get all pissed off about this, when I am surrounded by a bunch of white men, I'm constantly looking around. I have no fear in a room full of Black men. The reason why: when I go to the movies, I don't worry that a Black man's gonna the movie theater. When I go to my church, I don't worry that a Black man's gonna the church. When I go to the mall, I don't worry that a Black man's gonna the mall. When I go to my children's school, I don't worry that a Black man's gonna the school. Black men will target 1 or 2 or 3 individuals. White men will go schools, movie theaters, churches, your grocery store. So before you say that you're worried about being surrounded by Black men, you better think about that.
Okay, I'm gonna say this because it's true, but I'm not saying it because I'm racist. I'm talking about with my sister-in-law how white people do not move over for you. I go to a PWI. I have stopped moving over for white people. I have bumped into so many white people. They take up the whole sidewalk. They walk in groups. When you're sitting down and you have like your leg crossed, they want you to move their leg. I have this girl in my comparative government class. I sit down with my leg crossed and she just stands there. And I'm like, I literally stopped moving for her. I stopped moving for her because you can't say excuse me. You can't form those words out of your mouth. You have no home training, none at all. And it pisses me off. But anyways, that's my rant for today. Have a lovely day, guys.
If you're not Black and Black people invite you to the cookout, that means they think you're all right. And I've been invited to a cookout, and I'm pretty fired up about it.
But some of that slice of meat now. Okay. All right, now take the center and break it in half.
Don't try to break this crab with your fingers. I already cut myself.
Hey, he gonna kick it over there. Come on.
Say what you will, but this white guy is just going to celebrate that little victory. It makes me feel good that at least I'm not someone that they see as giving them more things to worry about.
It's going to be a little controversial, but I'm going to say it anyway. I feel more comfortable around black people, being the only white person in this entire place. My little family is the only white people, and I feel more comfortable than I would in a festival with more white people, majority of white people. Sit here in the middle of this group eating our delicious food. Everyone's so kind. You don't have to worry about judgment. I can put some baked beans on the baby's tray without people staring at me like I'm just a dirty bitch. Because people, I don't know how to say this without it being fucking twisted. Black people do not judge you like white people do. I felt welcome the entire time I was here. I mean this in the most respectful way towards black people, because I don't want this to be twisted at all. We have the Juneteenth Festival, Martin Luther King Park, Rochester, New York. I feel so comfortable and welcome. We just came from the Market Fest in College Town in Rochester. I felt judged as fuck. Baby wanted to run around. He didn't have shoes on. He only had socks on. People were staring. Here, we're just comfortable. We're just enjoying our time. Ah, you're good. You're good. Oh, yeah.
I made a video the other day that kind of blew up about gingers being black. And the outpour of love from black people is amazing. I made a video the other day about some politic thing, just a little light work, and I got so much hate from white people. Like, it is absurd. It's completely opposite, and everyone tries to act like black people are so mean. They're the nicest people. It's literally the white people. So we hope you really do mess with gingers, because we are here to stay and we love it. Also, on a side note, I just dropped my daughter off at school, so if you can't love me at drop off, you don't deserve me at pick up. And if you're a mom, you get that for sure.
I'm going to cry again. Y'all are going to make fun of me again, but go ahead, because there are some things that are worthy of tears. And I have been learning over the past few months that the black community is more loving, more forgiving, more accepting than we have any right to expect them to be. And it's overwhelmed me in a good way. So a couple of months ago, I posted a video because I had been thinking about, why is it that throughout centuries on continents all over the place that black people have been targeted for such horrific treatment and such oppression? Why this group? And the more I thought about it, I'm like, there's something special. They have to, there's something special. Do you have some magic or some power? And I posted that as a question. In the comments, I learned the answer in the comments, but not in the way you think. Now, there were people who gave me good information about, historical concepts and things like that, and I'm still learning about that. But what I mean is, in the way they responded to my comments, I can see that there is something special, and that is just by genuinely asking a question, because I want to stop it. I want the world to be different. I don't want this to happen again, and people keep being treated like that. The vast majority of the Black people who commented on my video were so like, we love you, sis. Here's what you need to know. Or, just for asking the question, we love you and we accept you. And I'm like, I got mad at somebody at the HEB for cutting in front of the line of me. And you can forgive, a whole race of people when we come to you and say, we're sorry and we want to learn. That level of love and acceptance and forgiveness is really jaw-dropping to me, and that shows me a bit of what I was asking. Yes, there are other gifts and talents and historically things that set the Black race apart, but I saw in my comments how kind, how loving, almost to a degree that I can't even fathom. And I go back and read those comments a lot, and I want to just thank everybody who took the time to speak to me. A couple of you were like, why are you so nervous in this video? I was nervous because these are conversations that I want to have, but I'm not sure I know how to start them or have them without being offensive, because I know there are all kinds of things. I am just learning the roots of certain words that I say, that I grew up saying, that I had no idea were racist. And so I'm a little bit terrified, because I want to learn. I want you guys to adopt me. It's what I want, but I want to learn, and I'm afraid that I don't even have the right words to start the learning. But, and some of that in my video was sadness and shame that I knew racism was real. I've worked in the criminal justice system, and I have seen it firsthand. But I missed so much until I started raising biracial children. And I'm ashamed that it took it being personal to me before I realized how deep the racism ran. So to all of you who took the time to comment, and those of you who have been so kind, and to the few of you that said, we don't trust you and we're not giving you our secrets, I respect you too. I wouldn't trust me if I were you. That's why the majority of people who are so free to say, come on in, sis, we got you. It has meant more to me than I can say. Thank you. Go love your neighbor.
Many people don't want to acknowledge that the Black community are the chosen people, because let's get deep into this, because in reality, they have the knowledge that most people don't have. Like, the only reason why people know how to farm is because of the Black community. The only reason why we have the music that we have today is because of the Black community. There wouldn't be no rock or metal if it wasn't for blues and jazz. There wouldn't be pop music if it wasn't for disco. There's a lot of things that they created that white people never did. White people really don't have that deep of knowledge. It's either stolen ideas or they're bought. Let's be real. What did white people really invent? You could say Tesla from Elon Musk, but he didn't make that. It was a stolen idea. If you go read what he did, he literally stole the whole business. You could say Trump, but what did Trump do? Stolen ideas, copied somebody else's ideas. Just like his speeches. It's like a lot of white people just copy people. Look at the dances on here. Who created those dances? The Black community. And that's why this app's so boring right now, because it's not because all this stuff that's going on and the negativity. The Black community literally just took their energy away. That's why this app was positive, because a lot of the white people were copying their dance move, copying this, copying that, and they stopped doing it, stopped posting on here, because none of you will give them the credit or the acknowledgement that they created that dance move or that idea. Before this land was taken, white people had no clue what the fuck to do. They were taught their language. They were taught how to farm. They were taught how to season their food that they still don't know how to do. That's another thing, seasoning. All their favorite foods, barbecuing. You love the barbecue, right? That was the black community's idea. This is why they are chosen. They have the knowledge that most people don't have. There's a possibility there is white people who are chosen because let's face the facts. What happened during the Roman times and the slavery and all this other stuff, the black women were getting raped. So they were having their children. So there might be a bigger chance than we think that a lot of white people might have possibly a little black in them. That's why white people are jealous of them, because they know they have no creative ideas. They don't know how to cook, some of them. They don't know how to do much anything. They have to copy and paste everything the black community does because they have no ideas of their own, or they're jealous of their looks, jealous of their ding-dongs, whatever. Because their light is shining more than white people's. And honestly, the Bible says there's antichrists everywhere. The Antichrist, blah, blah, blah. But white people are the Antichrist. You have no Christ consciousness whatsoever. If anything, you try to erase Christ consciousness. I mean, look at all of you right now in this day and age. But yeah, none of you has Christ consciousness. Most white people are full of hate. And a lot of black people are full of love. How do I know this? Because the black community treated me better than my own race. Let's just face the facts right there. The black community has treated me better than the white people. Back to the Antichrist though. You had Jim Jones. You have Trump. You have a bunch of white people always saying they're trying to save the world. And they always don't. Those are Antichrists. Always white people doing it. But yeah, most of our knowledge that we know today, the music we have today, the foods we have today, is all from the black community's ideas, which is Christ consciousness, and God gave that knowledge for a reason.
Color, they say it. So guys, welcome. Thank you for watching this part. If you haven't subscribed it, again, kindly subscribe to this video. And guys, we have seen or watched the whole video, and we get to see how these white folks are grateful and are giving their gratitude to the people of color, rather we call them black people. So guys, for most white folks you have seen, most of them are like they don't want to be close to people of color or close to people like they're not that friendly as compared to an African or a black person or a people of color with said of it. So a person of color will just meet you and will try to we click with you, will try to be friendly with you, accommodative, welcoming. But when we compare them with the white folks, you find that most of them will find you racist and they'll find you dangerous if they don't know you at first time or the first impression. So this has created these massive online discussions whereby we see these people coming out talking about how they are grateful, and they are really, really grateful to the people of color for showing them kindness. And some of them went ahead, even adopted these people. And most of these people saying thank you are people who grew up in black people's households, and they go to find how they are different culture, how they show out they love, how they are in total, they just come to see how different cultural ethnicities are shown out here. And guys, if you have seen this video and you have grown up in a household of people of color or black people, let me know your honest opinion and kindly comment down below what you think about the whole video. But generally, guys, 90% of Black people are always kind and not racist. They will not discriminate you according to your color, your status, but maybe classism a bit, but most of them, they will accommodate you and hear your side of story. So guys, I'm grateful and happy to hear that there are people out here who see the good side of these Black people and come out here to just talk out or just air out their feelings and how they felt the experience of living in a Black people's household or people of color's household, of sharing moments, love, kindness, generosity with them. So guys, that is it. And kudos to all people who share kindness out there, want love out there, because such things that you might take for granted makes an impact or changes the story of someone's out there. So let's continue to be kind. Let's continue to show love, because this world deserves more love and more kindness. So guys, thank you for watching till this end. If you haven't subscribed yet, kindly do so that you get to see more of my videos. Scroll down my channel, check out some of my videos, comment and show some love. One love. So thank you, my good people. Catch me on the next one. Just make sure you share this video with your family and friends. Bye bye.